Well, this is certainly going to be an interesting one, folks. Go on then, away. So welcome back. We're, in case you haven't guessed it, Bohemia Prom. Just off Sutton on Sea, on the Lincolnshire coast. Come up to see the in-laws for a couple of hours, and it's not ideal conditions. Well, it is ideal conditions. Unfortunately, it's low water, so we'll fish for a few hours. See what we can do. I'll tell you what, it's a lovely evening for it. Look at that. Let's set up quick and get the thumbnail for it ASAP. Well, we're all set up, aren't we, boys? Set up, and I must say, I've got to have some of the best subscribers going. Tip lights, rig shock tip lights, given to me by Mel, one of my subscribers. And then the reason why I haven't done any filming so far, well, I mean, for a start, just look at that. There are a couple of lads down here push netting as well, and turns out the subscribers come and give me a load of fresh prawns on whitebait. Now, I can't deny I am a little bit miffed that he recognised the dogs before me, but I can't blame him. They're good looking dogs, to be honest. But I'd say we've been fishing for probably half an hour or so now. It's well, let me just check the time. Yeah, we're fishing for about 3/4 of an hour actually. It's just coming up to 9:30, so therefore it's probably just low water now. I mean, overall, we're just having a whale of a time, really. Fish would be a bonus, but we're out, we're fishing. Stunning weather. It's been quite hot, so it's Friday the 11th of August. Now, if you're tuning in expecting the what was it, the King of the Coast battle between me and Shane, the Whole Nest Codfather, unfortunately the weather was pretty dire last week. I'll roll on some clips right now of I'll try and put in some clips of the sea state. It wasn't good. It probably was fishable, but it wouldn't have been comfortable, and after all, me and Shane are both just anglers who video our hobby, really. So yeah, we chose comfort. We both stayed in. Unfortunately, I watched the rugby instead. That wasn't great, and by the time I put this video out, we've probably been spanked by whales again. Hopefully not, but let's wait and see. I think Steve Borthwick needs to pull his finger out. What's up, pupper? What's up, Maxie? Yeah, we're not throwing balls, mate. I'm going to have 10 minutes chilling out. Yeah, thanks, but I'm going to have 10 minutes just chilling out. Let's just chill out for 5, shall we? 2? Chill out for 2 minutes. No? Bait wise, other than these whitebait and these shrimp that I've got, spaniels, they're dead subtle when they want something. Yeah, like I say, it was a bit of an impromptu trip. So all I've got defrosted now, but I've got a bag of squid and some leftover carp wings from last cod season. So yeah, the intention was to try and get after some hounds. I don't think that was a bite. So on the setups, the left-hand rod, the reason why it's pinging around is in fairly close, well, I say close, it's in fairly shallow water, that, so the line's probably just sat around in what surf we've got. I've put a rolling lead on there just to try and let it move about a little bit. So yeah, I think that is just picking up the surf and twanging back. And then the right-hand rod, I've got that out as far as I can get it on a pennel rig with a 6-ounce gripper, and left-hand rod's got squid on a pennel, and right-hand rod has got a whiting that Danny gave me. So like I say, those baits have probably been out there for about half an hour, so I'll get them swapped in a second. I'll show you the rigs. One rig, running up and over rig, for no other reason than it was the first one that came out of my box. It's got 3/0 hooks, circles, both hooks, and the bait that I'm putting out on there is a nice big chunk of that crab cart. Switch that out to a 6-ounce gripper lead. Well, that's how that little whiting came back after being out there for about 40 odd minutes. So crab bait, but not a lot else. Just while I remember, I had a message about the spigots as well. So there we go, we've got about 35mm spigot showing on the butt to the midsection on my Achios Fury, and I'd say probably about the same on the midsection to the tip as well. Well, so far we're about an hour into the flood and still not a knock. Most of the baits are coming back untouched. Yeah, really quiet. The boys are off throwing their tennis balls as far as I could possibly send them, so they're off trying to find them in the dark. Yeah, unfortunately not a lot of fishing, but it's great to be back out. And Danny reminded me, actually, I haven't mentioned this for a while, mental health. I hope you're all looking after yourselves. Personally got loads of stuff going on at the minute, so making sure I get a video out for you guys is helping to get me out fishing, get me away from everything for a bit. Everything's very hectic, shall we say. So yeah, it's good for me to come out with the boys and just get out and chill out for a couple of hours. So hopefully by the end of the night we'll get some fish, but I'm still claiming this as a victory, to be honest, because I mean I'm still sat here in some lightweight trousers and a hoodie at 10:30 at night. Yeah. Stars are out, there's a bit of sea mist rolling in now, but I don't think that's going to bother us too much. So yeah, it's just an absolute quality evening with the boys, chilled out, not a soul on the beach. Can't fault it. So if you're struggling, if you're feeling down in the dumps, if you wake up if you wake up on a Saturday morning, Sunday morning, even if you get home from work and you've got nothing else to do, they think, I can't be bothered to go fishing, just get your stuff, stick it in the car, and get out. Go and buy a packet of squid for £4 from your local tackle shop, or a fresh mackerel from Morrison's, whatever, and just go and sit on the beach. Even if you haven't got your fishing gear, just get the dogs, or even just get out on your own. Get outside, go for a walk, get some fresh air, just get away from everything for an hour and just switch off. Well, we're back up on the prom. It's just coming up to 1:15. Fished it a lot longer than I thought I was going to, but to be honest, it was such an enjoyable evening. There was no need to go home. No fish to be spoken of, no bites to be spoken of either. Really quiet on the fishing front, but that is fishing. Sometimes it happens, sometimes you get red hot sessions where it's a bite, a cast. But I'm shattered, so we've called it quits. The dogs are tired as well, they're ready for a drink of fresh water, so am I, I'm parched. So we're going to head back to the van. I'm not going to make out like I fished really hard. I didn't. It was just a really enjoyable evening to be out. Come out with the boys. Max? Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, been out with the boys. Eric, you coming up? Come on up. So yeah, out with the boys, enjoyable evening. I'm going to go back to the van and get my head down. I don't know what our plans are for the rest of the weekend. If we end up staying over with the in-laws for a couple of days, I might try and get back out on Sunday. I think high tide on Sunday works at about 5 PM. So hopefully I can get this edited up in the van. Hopefully I can find enough signal to get it uploaded. And you never know, by the time you guys are watching this on Sunday evening, I might be out on the fish. So other than that, there's nothing more for me to say other than I hope you've enjoyed the video. Short and sweet this week. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, tight lines.